everybody, it's Nikki here with Shayla Nix, and today I'm going to be planning out Sunday the 22nd of October in my Erin Condren A5 Daily Duo. Okay, so apparently my correction tape has gone missing, so I'm going to have a bit of washi peeking through for today, but that's okay. I can live with that. So the washi that I'm using for this week is from Planner Kate, and it is the washi that corresponds with kit 454, which is her Blessed kit. And it is so cute. I love the October vibes that it has while still incorporating this light teal because it's one of my favorite colors. So I think it's a really happy combination of the warmthness of fall with the cool colors that I tend to prefer. All right, use my slice tool over here. Maybe. Oof, I went through the paper on that one. Whoops. All right, and you can probably hear I'm still getting over this cold that I've had for a while now. I'm sorry. I wish it would go away quicker, but it is one of those colds that just seems to want to hang on for forever. So there's only so much I can do about it, apparently. All right, and I'm going to put this off to the side because I am going to need it again for one other thing in a bit. All right, put down the date, Sunday, and this day is actually the day before my middle son's birthday, so he's really excited about his birthday. And put down this sticker to cover the mini calendar with what we're having for dinner, which is just something nice and easy that day. It is going to have been a long few days once I get to this point, so I'm really looking forward to easy on Sunday compared to the few days prior to that. All right, the wacky holiday for Sunday the 22nd is Nut Day, and we are expecting rain. We have gotten actually quite a bit of rain the last little week for where we are. We're like a green desert. We don't get a ton of rain, but it's kind of weird, and all of us are like, could we not have gotten this when it would actually help farmers, please? So it's kind of been weird, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I think I'm going to fill in the to-do side first and then fill in my schedule for the day. So I'm going to grab my dot markers so that I can put dots for my top 3 for the day, which are haircuts. Most of us got haircuts the Sunday previous to this, but my husband still needs one for sure. So, and then we have weigh in, which I do every Sunday, and tracking our spending, which I tend to do every Wednesday and Sunday most weeks. All right, and then my AM routine. And fertilizing the plants, which is a lot easier to do now that I'm literally just dealing with 2 indoor plants and not like 10 indoor plants plus the outside planters. So, all right, and after that would be tidying my office, which I do have a sticker for that one, but I think I'm actually almost out of these. And I'm just trying to run down all of my stickers that I've bought so far So before I get to a point where I figure out my own stickers that I'm going to print from home for my scripts. All right, and then I have therapy, which I've actually been doing really well with that. I'm so proud of myself for that. And I just realized I intended to have a sticker for this next one, and I forgot to put it on here, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I meant to have a week reset sticker on hand and somehow completely forgot to do that. And then next would be my 10-minute tidying. Enunciating is difficult today, apparently. All right, and then I need to work on updating the ward bulletin for my church ward. That is my new job in my church congregation, which is probably the perfect job for where my health is at the moment. So I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to be doing this job in particular. Blueprint book, which I have been doing in shorter bursts throughout the week instead of trying to do it all in one go, and that seems to be working better for me. All right, and then the PM routine and doing a brain dump. This is something I've started this last week, is trying to schedule half an hour for a brain dump every single day. And this actually came about because of what I'm doing in therapy, which right now I'm working on mindfulness, which I have found is quite the experience when you have ADHD and you are trying to focus on just one thing. So my intent is to make sure my office space is tidy right before I start therapy so I'm not distracted by that. And then also to have a quick brain dump before I start therapy so that I've gotten out all these random thoughts right before I start doing my therapy work, get through my therapy, and then those random thoughts can keep coming afterward. So that's how that's working for now. All right, and then I'm going to put my Sheila Nicks sticker down here and bring out my line stencil, and I need 2 lines for that. And my line stencil that I use is from Chrissy Ann Designs. It was her stencil where she collaborated with KDK Plans, and they designed it to work for the 7x9 Erin Condren Daily Duo, but I make it work for my A5. And I am seriously considering in not 2024, because those daily duos are already bought, but in 2025 actually moving to a 7x9, just because I like the idea of having more space in my planner. So all right, grab my dot marker for those. And I need to work on my ideas list. So if you ever have any ideas of videos that you think it would be nice for me to do, please leave them in the comment section. I'm always happy to get any ideas that you might have. And then just work on my Q4 favorites list. So what I'm trying this quarter is to just check in with that once every week and add stuff to it. And then when it gets close to the end of the quarter, I will narrow it down to 10, and that will be what I share in that video. All right, and then I need to put down another line with the thin washi. I cannot continue with that song. I usually try and just like do a tune that is not anything well known, but that one was flirting with that line a little bit. All right, and this is going to be for my task for school council. And if I end up with more than one task that I need to do that day, I'll just add another line. But I know for sure I have one I need to do. Which is, I need to schedule the agenda edit email. So 2 weeks prior to our meetings, I send out the agenda that I've drafted so far to anyone else who needs to add things to the agenda. I think I've explained this before. The biggest one would be our principal. I also include our school board trustee in that option. And so I just send the agenda out to them with editing access at that point so that they have a week to add what they need to prior to when we make our meeting agenda public a week before the meeting. That was a whole big explanation that you probably didn't need. Oh my goodness. All right, I can get rid of these and we will work on what my actual schedule for the day looks like now. So I am planning to do my weigh-in right shortly after I wake up. So this would be at around 8. And then just before that is my AM routine. Sorry, I keep having to like stop and cut stuff out because I keep having to clear my throat. It's having a time this morning. All right, and then right after that, I want to deal with those haircuts so that that's done before church. And then I need to deal with the plants. All right. And then this box here, I pulled it from, I already have the Daily Duo kit that actually corresponds with this washi. So I just pulled that box from there and I was like, I need it now. And that's just how it's going to be. So we usually leave for church at 10, but church is actually only for 2 hours. And then, totally forgot, I still want a straight edge. Okay. So I'm going to have lunch around 1. Probably might be more like 12:45, but actually no, it probably will be more like 1 because we will likely have to meet with one of our ward leaders after church that day just to get things finalized for my new job in our ward. All right, and I'm just going to write that here, that this is lunch. I don't like writing in cursive, but I just find that it helps these stand out a little bit better. So getting in a little practice with my cursive while I'm doing that. Okay, and then I am going to do my brain dump right after that. And then I'm going to tidy my office. And then I will do therapy, which probably won't actually take me an hour. It's probably more like half an hour, but that's okay. All right, and then after that, I will do my week reset. And I will track our spending and do my 10-minute tidy. And then we'll put in supper. Which I'll put it in at 5:30. It's funny, I look at this and I'm like, this does not look very relaxed and less busy, Nikki, but the items that I'm doing on this day make me feel more relaxed. So I guess that's where that's coming from. It's not necessarily less busy, it's just less stressful. I don't know. So that is done. And then, when did I plan to do my bulletin? It was like literally later at night. So I actually have a Google Cal, which I will show you just like this little bit here. So this is everything I have planned out for that day, and literally all of this stuff down here, which is the bulletin, doing the blueprint thing, my PM routine, and I did shift my brain dump, but all of that stuff happens after the planner ends. So there's not a ton I can do about that in the schedule, but I did leave white space in there because that is going to be my time to majorly take some time to relax. I see what happened. Okay, so I didn't have a week reset sticker because I had my Sunday reset thing there. And if I had my whiteout or correction tape, whatever, I would wipe that out and put my Sunday reset there. So that's something I'll probably do later off camera. But that is kind of it for Sunday, and I am really looking forward to having those scheduled white space hours in there, because my week has been a time so far, and it's going to continue to be so up until this day. So that is everything for this daily plan with me. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, whatever, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks, everybody. Bye.